I've been looking at all of their videos. Most of them are telling you that within 30 days, you're going to get benefits of semen retention. You're going to be jumping off the wall. You're going to be superhuman. The women are going to just be, throwing themselves at you in 30 days. This is just what's going to happen. Let me tell you right now, that is absolute rubbish. What's going on, people? My name is Ryan, and you are tuning into the Alpha Advantage. Now, today what we're speaking about is semen retention. I've done semen retention myself. I've done semen retention for a year. I've done it over the period of 6 months. I've experimented with this semen retention thing for a while. We're going to dive into what exactly semen retention is. Then we're going to talk about why you're not actually getting benefits. Then we're going to discuss, are these YouTube gurus who seem to know everything about semen retention, are they lying to you? And could this be playing a role in the reason as to why you actually are not getting any benefits? Then we're going to talk about the actual cycle of your sperm and how this all plays a role in semen retention. So what is semen retention? Basically, in short, semen retention is the practice of retaining your semen. And if you look at what semen is, it is the very thing that goes to create new life. So you hold life force energy in your balls, in your nuts, basically, right? You can have sex as a man and an orgasm without ejaculating, which means you are still retaining your semen. So semen retention has been a long practice. We're talking about Egyptian times, a long practice where they kind of understood that the sole purpose of releasing semen was to actually create a child. So you can actually have the pleasure of an orgasm without releasing semen. So when you retain that semen, what happens after a period of time, that energy, that life force energy, the minerals, the vitamins, gets recycled into the body. And as a result of that recycling of that juice that contains basically all of this superhero shit, that gets recycled into the body. As a result of that, you get certain benefits such as deeper voice, beard growth, hair growth, more testosterone, so more energy, more gains in the gym, more focus, so all of these things. And as much as that all sounds good, and you hear quite a lot about the benefits, a load of these gurus will talk about, oh yeah, this happens over a 30-day period. Usually people focus on the benefits and they tie that to a time scale, and that's not always the case. And for me, it's not always just been within the first week you experience more energy. The second week, it's not always like that. Yeah, it really just isn't like that. You don't just experience benefits within the 7 days or 30 days. And we'll get into the reason as to why this is. Now, why aren't you getting benefits when it comes to semen retention? Well, part of the reason is, well, there's placebo effect or nocebo effect. Placebo effect is basically whatever your brain believes, your body mirrors. As an example, they give certain people a sugar pill, but they believe that it will give them a certain effect. As a result of the belief, the sugar pill gives them the effect, let's say alleviating the pain of arthritis, so on and so forth. Nocebo effect is exactly the same thing, just in a negative way. As an example, if you believe that you're ill because the doctor said that to you and you trust the doctor says, all right, cool, look, it seems that this is going wrong with you and that's an indication of this. Even if it isn't, the doctor could be wrong, but because you believe what they're saying, now you think yourself into a place of illness. Nocebo effect. So when it comes to anything, in most cases, whether it's taking certain vitamins, supplements, certain practices, meditation, yoga, you pick, yeah, what happens is there's an aspect of you need to believe it will give you a benefit for the benefit to manifest, right? So if you don't believe it, then it won't work. Like, it doesn't matter, regardless of what someone else tells you about their benefits and blah 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 blah. If you don't believe it, if it's too hard for your brain to digest and really fathom and take it in, you're not going to get any benefits. It doesn't matter what it is. But the main reason as to why I believe most men are not getting benefits from semen retention is simply because there's a whole load of guys on this thing here, yeah, on YouTube, talking about semen retention and saying that you get most of your benefits of semen retention in 30 days. In 30 days. Now, listen, and it's so many of them. I've been looking at all of their videos. Most of them are telling you that within 30 days, you're going to get benefits of semen retention. You're going to be jumping off the wall. You're going to be superhuman. The women are going to just be, throwing themselves at you in 30 days. This is just what's going to happen. Let me tell you right now, that is absolute rubbish. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying it can't happen for certain guys like that. Maybe it does. But let's be realistic. When you go to the gym and you work out, Are you going to be going from being a guy, a low life guy, bum who sits on the couch and has no muscles whatsoever, really unhealthy, to being a bodybuilder in 30 days? Is that it? Is that what we believe? You're going to get all of those benefits in 30 days? Or do we more understand and subscribe to the notion that actually in 30 days you may experience some benefits, but for the most part those first 30 days may be the hardest, and it will really test you. It's going to be the hardest journey because you're now formulating a new habit, right? After the 30 days, maybe the second month, you might start seeing, oh, rah, look, I'm looking a little bit more trim and whatever. Third month, okay, we're picking up speed now. Fourth month, listen, I remember when I went into the gym, I've never been overweight. I was a skinnier guy. When I went into the gym, it was a year, right, that I was in the gym before I started actually being happy with the size that I had gained over the course of a year, right? Now, what's happening is these gurus on air are telling people, yeah, 30 days is when you're going to get benefits. These things are very true. They do happen, but it may not happen for you in the time scale that these men are telling you. Yeah. So what then happens now is you get to 30 days, you've been retaining your semen, staying away from porn, staying away from masturbation and all of these things. You get to 30 days and you ain't got the benefits because you're comparing your journey to what them man are saying. That might have worked for them, but it might not work for you like that. Right? So 0 to 30 days, nothing might not happen. It's not one size fits all. There's no uniform thing with this. Your body is different. Yeah. They might have been bashing 4 times a day. Yeah. So when they stop now, right? When they stop, they're going to experience a new burst of energy quicker than you are because they now are reserving that energy that they were banging out every like 4 times in a day. Whereas you might just be doing it 1 time a day. So let me make this very clear to you. I will reel off the benefits of semen retention. I am not going to give you a time span of when you will get those benefits. And it's not guaranteed that you will get every single one of these benefits. So stop listening to these guys who are trying to make it sound all, like mad, crazy, like because they want views. They're selling a dream. Now, there are benefits. More energy. You will get more energy naturally because the energy that's being used to create this semen isn't just being frivolously wasted into some tissue or your sock or into this girl that you don't even like. You're just doing it for the orgasm, right? So you will start having more energy. As a result of that, what you can use that energy for is things like starting up that business you said that you were going to start up last year, but you didn't because you're a bum. Yeah. Is reading, is edifying yourself, is bettering yourself, and all of these things because now you've got all of this energy. You will have to use that. And Napoleon Hill has a whole section, a whole chapter in his book about sexual transmutation, which is the use of sexual energy and pushing it into something else. Most of your favorite fighters will go through withstanding from sex because it gives them more energy and strength, testosterone, so on and so forth. Research it yourself. So while you start abstaining from sex, that you will get a boost of energy. Then we're talking about female attraction. Let's break down what masturbation is. Yeah, when you masturbate, what happens is you're releasing semen. Yeah, that ultimately your brain doesn't know that you've just released that into your sock. Yeah, your brain don't know. It believes you've done what you need to do for the human race. Yeah, where you've gone and you've procreated. That's what your brain thinks you've done, right? When you stop doing that, the body starts to recognize, wait, hold on, we are not doing what we need to do to prolong the human race. You've not procreated, right? That's what the brain thinks. So what it starts to do is increase your confidence. Okay, it increases your confidence. When you look in the mirror, it starts to make you see yourself as more symmetrical, i.e., more attractive. This boosts your confidence. So there's this cycle of confidence being increased, testosterone being increased, you working out, you edifying yourself, and generally just becoming a better person because of this extra energy. So when that starts to happen, yes, you attract more women. Okay, naturally, just like that. I can't say that there's much scientific information on that. I can only tell you my experience. This has actually happened, but it is not guaranteed that it will happen in 30 days, right? It might take you 6 months. Yeah, but then the mechanism behind it is your body starts to believe that you're not procreating, so obviously you're not getting a mate. So what does that mean? It must mean that you're lacking confidence. Maybe it means that you're not manly enough. You're not coming across as a proper alpha male to potential mates to go and have kids with. Yeah, so it starts releasing all of these things to increase the probability of you having a mate. So your sperm goes on a whole journey of maturing. Yeah, so obviously you're always producing sperm, but when you produce a brand new sperm, as in the thing, there is a certain point where it doesn't even have a tail. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it isn't fully grown, it doesn't have a tail, it stands no chance for survival if you were to shoot it at that stage. Yeah, so what happens is it takes about 62 days before your sperm is a fully fledged actual sperm that stands a chance of survival. Your sperm has a certain system and process that it goes through to get to the level of maturity before it's an actual healthy sperm. So when we're talking about these benefits that we're getting, we have to understand that there is a process. Now, I'm not saying that it cannot happen before. I'm just saying be mindful that you are not judging your journey in parallel to some other guy. He's a different guy. You are you. Yeah. So judge your own experience on your own experience. That's it. So in conclusion, should you actually do semen retention? The short answer is yes. 100% you should. Even if it's just a practice to override your bodily wants and be able to actually control that from a place of discipline. No woman wants a man who has no discipline and self-control. That's why some of you guys carry on raping and you can't deal with the fact that a woman said no to you, because you got no self-control and no discipline. Do you get what I'm saying? So even if it's just a place of saying, do you know what, I'm gonna stop watching porn, I'm gonna stop having sex or blah 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 for 3 months just to see if I can do it, then do it from that standpoint. If the other benefits like that I'm talking about, the female attraction or whatever, if that comes, then that comes. But at least you would have mastered your discipline. You would be in control. But anyway, look, I might do another video where I actually talk about my experience and my the benefits I got and when they kicked in for me. Just to give you guys an insight that it is not always 30 days, it's not always whatever. But for the most part, yeah, you should go ahead and practice semen retention. It is life changing, and it is the only way that, not the only way, but it's one of the most powerful ways that men can actually start to harness this alpha male, masculine energy that we have. So yeah, my name is Ryan. This is the Alpha Advantage. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There will be more videos coming soon, so make sure you're looking out for that. Turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time I post something new. But yeah, man, thank you for spending this time with me.